Okay, so it is actually it's the first day of my 7th semester in nursing school. So basically what that means is I've been through what you can consider to be the first semester in actual nursing school, and then the 2nd semester, and then now I'm in my 3rd semester. I just have one more semester until I officially graduate and can become a nurse. But yeah, so today is my first day. I'm actually at the hospital today, but I'm not doing clinicals. I'm just doing an orientation. So basically they're just gonna show us around and I guess give us computer information things so that we're actually going to be documenting this semester, which is wild to me because in my previous semesters I haven't had the chance to document like absolutely anything at all. Like my first hospital that I was at in my first semester, we weren't even allowed to get on the computer. That was just specific to the hospital I was at. Sorry, the lighting might be bad, I don't know. There were a lot of other students at other hospitals that were able to actually access the computer, and they were able to look at patient charts and document and just things like that. So I've already felt behind since that very first semester, and then last semester, or my 6th semester you could say, because if you're not aware, like you'll do prereqs and then you'll do like actual nursing school for 4 semesters. So it's like 4 prerequisites, so like anatomy, physiology, math, any core classes that your state requires. Like where I am, we have to take a politics and art. I can't remember what other electives, or not electives, but like other random classes. Like I absolutely hated taking art because I just felt like it had nothing to do with what I actually was like there to learn, and you have to pay for it. So like I was paying to take an art class that I had like absolutely no interest in. I mean, like it was fun to learn. Well, actually I'm lying, it wasn't even fun to learn. But anyway, so yeah, today I'm at the hospital. I'm going to be doing my adult 1 clinical at. So basically what that means is we're going to be taking care of 1 or 2 patients, like I guess on our own is what it sounds like, which again is like super scary to me because I don't feel like I have any experience at all, even though I've already been in 2 semesters. I just like, I don't know, like if any of you guys are in nursing school, I'm guessing you probably know what I mean, because I was talking to some of my friends in the same program I'm in. They feel the same way, like they're not ready, they don't feel comfortable like being responsible for a patient. I definitely don't. I just feel like I don't know anything, and I'm also not super good at like talking to patients because I feel in my head that I don't know what I'm doing. So like I feel like that kind of comes out to them, and then they pick up on that, and then it just like becomes awkward, and like I don't know, like that's just how I feel. But I know some other people don't necessarily struggle with that, but I do for sure. Like I definitely struggle with that. But yeah, so I'm here for orientation today. Wednesday morning, and I'm heading out to my pediatric lab. We're just doing intake and output. I'll try to get some footage, probably, I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, they're really like, they can be strict about phones sometimes and like recording, so I'm gonna try to get something, like if we do anything interesting. But yeah, stay tuned. Today I'm super excited because we are doing IVs. I don't know if you can see. I'm in the bathroom. There's no one in here, but yeah. So we're learning IVs, and I'm super excited because we learned them a little bit in our first semester, but like, I don't know. We just like, it was like really quick, and like I feel like I didn't actually know what I was doing. So I'm like super excited to be able to actually feel like I know how to do it, and like I'm out of breath and started through my clinical and stuff. So yeah, that's super exciting.
Yeah, if you're not gonna hook a fluid up to it. If you're not getting hooked up.
Okay, so we're on break for lunch. We did for, let's see, so to explain like my day, I guess, because it's hard to get footage. There's so many people in there and like the instructors, and we're like kind of busy. I'm gonna see if I can go in like the last 30 minutes of lunch. I want to get a recording of it, like just for my own purposes and like maybe to show you guys, because I know like before nursing school I loved to see content like that. So I have to like stay in that mindset, because now I'm like, oh, it's just an IV, like, and we weren't even doing IVs. We were doing like I guess phlebotomy, like just collecting blood samples. Oh, my double chin, I swear. But so we'll see. I'll try to get some footage. I really want to, but it just depends on if they're gonna let me take a video of it. But anyway, so I wanted to show y'all my lunch, because I also love to see what people bring for lunch. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but like whatever. Okay, oh, I brought, when I pack my lunch, I try to be healthy with it, because I'm not always able to be as healthy whenever I like just prepare something like on the spot, like at home. I mean, I brought a big chunk of ranch, but that's because I have to have ranch if I'm going to eat like carrots or cucumbers. So I have ranch, cucumbers and carrots with ranch, and then I brought a thing of blueberries, some popcorn, and then I brought a sweet potato. So that is my lunch. I'm not even hungry really, so I'm probably just gonna eat this just to get something in my stomach. Maybe the popcorn, but I probably won't eat the potato because honestly I forgot a fork. So I mean, I could probably go find somewhere. I could probably find a fork, but yeah, anyway, I'll probably just eat that. But that's my lunch. Oh, I have water too, but that's in my bag.
I want you to think about why that is. Okay, we'll talk about when we get.
Whew. Okay, so I just went through 2 days of lab. I got a little bit of footage, which I'm like super happy about, because I don't know why my face is so red. Like, I have not even been in the sun and I have sunscreen on, so I don't know. Do any of y'all get that? Like, y'all just have like, does anybody else get like randomly their face gets like super red for no reason? Like, I'm not like embarrassed right now. I wasn't like, I don't know, like it's super weird, but anyway, that's separate. So we had 2 days of skills lab back to back. For me, it was on Saturday and Sunday. Just because that's when my clinical is for adult 1. We learned IVs, phlebotomy, trach care, NG tube. I feel like there was something else, but like I can't remember. But we learned a lot, and I feel like super happy like that we got a refresher on all those things, because we actually learned NG tubes. Technically we learned IVs as well, and trach care, suctioning, all of that. We learned that in my first semester, or like I guess you could say my fifth semester. I never know what to call it, because like even earlier today I referenced it as the 3rd semester, and I got corrected saying actually we're in our 7th semester. So I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but technically it's 7th semester, yes, but like at the actual nursing school we're in our 3rd semester. If you count our prereqs, 7th semester, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, we did all that, and super happy to have gotten footage for y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna put the footage in before or after, but yeah, I'm super excited about that. Couple of disclaimers. Okay, I'm in like a sports bra right now, so just disregard that. But anyway, so okay, so when I was doing I showed a video of my IV start. It wasn't me actually starting it, but it was after I started the IV. I just like kind of took a quick little like video of it. Keep in mind that that was my first time actually starting an IV. And I need practice. Like that is that I just need more practice, okay? I'm not one of those people that can just like do it once and then I'm like, okay, I know how to do it. Like, that's just not me. Some of the other people in my class are like that, and like I applaud them because I don't know how. Like, I literally don't understand. Maybe I'm stupid, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Okay, but anyway, so that was like my first one ever started. So just like be nice if anything is like super ugly, because for one, okay, my arm was leaking all over the place, so it looked like I killed my patient, but I did not. No. And like my Tegaderm dressing was like super whack, because I forget what we did, but like our instructor had us, like, after we already put everything on, they were like, actually, take this off real quick, like, to show us something. I mean, in the real life situation, we wouldn't do that, but they were like, take this off real quick and, like, switch this around or something. I don't know. So that looked extra messy, but I just wanted to show y'all, like what it looked like. And then I was doing a specimen collection, like, with blood. That's where I had the little vial of blood, and I was, like, using the little, it's called a butterfly needle with the little green tabs on it. Yeah, and that was also like, we were trying to go like really fast, because that was actually on our second day, but my instructor was like, hey guys, yesterday I forgot to show y'all this. So she just kind of showed us real quick, and she was like, all right, just go practice, you get one chance, go really, like, she was kind of saying like, hurry up, because we were already running out of time for our stuff that we were doing on skills day 2, and that wasn't even part of it. So yeah. So, like, I rewatched it, and I was like, okay, that's so super cringy. Like, I did a couple things wrong, but again, like I said, I'm just a student. I'm just learning. It's just practice. Every time you practice, you get better. So, like, again, I know that I messed up in the video. I did things that, like, you would not normally do with a real patient. So, again, just be nice. Like, don't be rude about it. Saying, like, I wouldn't have done this. Like, okay, I get it. Okay? Like, I'm just trying to show y'all what it looks like to be a nursing student, okay? You don't do things perfectly every single time as a student. And honestly, even in the real world, like, when you're practicing as a nurse, I've had plenty of nurses tell me, like, you will mess up, you will make mistakes, you just have to learn from them and move on. Like, that's what it is. So, again, like, I just want to throw that out there, because the internet can be a very mean place sometimes. So I just wanted to say that real quick. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so that is the end of my week. This week has felt super long, because I'm like, this is week 1 and I feel like I've already been in school for like a month, which is so weird, but because normally it flies by. But anyway, I'm just like rambling at this point. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you're a nursing student, if you're planning on going to nursing school, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Okay, so I look crazy right now, honestly. I've been having a headband on all day because I have cartilage piercings and we're not technically allowed, so I put a headband over and like cover my ears so I don't have to take it out. Anyway, so I didn't really record anything before this because it was my first real clinical day. Like, I've had plenty of clinical days before, but they've always kind of been like, it wasn't really my responsibility for a patient. It was like, I was just following the nurse and just watching. So there wasn't really any, like, I don't want to say liability, but just like, I don't know. I wasn't responsible for anything. So today was so much different from like any previous semester that I've had. So if you guys aren't aware, I'm in my 3rd semester or 7th semester of nursing, 7 out of 8 semesters. So I should be like almost prepared to be on my own. However, I don't know if this is like a consensual thing throughout nursing or if it's just me personally. I don't know, but I just don't feel ready. I don't feel like I know anything, and I don't even know like what questions to ask when something's going wrong. Like, that's where I'm at right now, and that's okay. Like, I'm still learning. There's nothing wrong with that necessarily, but it is extremely overwhelming. So like today, usually we get dropped off on our units. Like we walk up with our instructor, and our instructor's kind of like, okay, you're gonna be with this person. That's how it is. But no, we went up to the floor basically by ourselves. Like our instructor went with us, but we pretty much had to initiate that conversation. Like, I'm a student, I need to be paired with a patient that is such and such. Like, so for me, I was trying to look for either a renal patient, which is kidneys, something wrong with their kidneys, or a cardiac patient, something is wrong with their heart. I was actually lucky enough to find a patient who's dealing with both, which is nice, just for connecting things from theory into clinical. So basically, theory is our lecture. It's like when I go to school and I sit in a class, I'm learning things like that. And then when we go to clinical, I'm supposed to like connect everything together. So yeah, I was able to get that patient, and we were supposed to kind of be on our own with the patient. Of course, we still had the nurse who's assigned to the patient, because we're not licensed. Like, we can't be total care, like totally the only one taking care of the patient. That wouldn't be legal. That would be illegal because we don't have a license. But what I'm basically trying to get at is the responsibility that we have this semester. I feel like I was just kind of like thrown to the wolves, and that is probably just me because I came with absolutely no background whatsoever. Like, a lot of my friends who were PCAs before, or like techs, patient care techs before, or CNAs, or even, just like people who have worked in healthcare, I feel like they have an advantage when it comes to school and like clinical, because you already have that background knowledge of, you know how to, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I don't even know how, well, I know now, but I'm still nervous when they ask me, hey, can you change this patient's bed, the bed sheets? Can you empty this, like bedpan, or like the commode, or whatever you want to call it, or will you give this patient a bed bath? Okay, so I'm actually at clinical right now, and so basically what we do when we get here is we log in and we look at our patients and just collect some information on them so we can care for them a little bit better and know what's going on with them. Second week, third day, much better. Yeah, so I didn't cry today. I feel like I look really bad, but yeah, today was a lot better than last week. But I still have to go tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes.